Devil's joint, New Jersey Devils! Devil's joint! Devil's joint!
Alright. Welcome to the Devils You Know, Episode 5, Season 2. Things are starting to get a little hectic around the Devils world. As you can see, well, if you're a listener, not a watcher, you can see Brett Pesce's up on the screen. I accidentally, when I was talking about Nason being out, kept saying Pesce to one of my friends. And it was ironic, about a week ago. He's like, what are you talking about? Do you know something I don't know? And I was like, no, but just accidentally said Pesce instead of Nason. I really don't know why. And seems like I called it by accident. And it's really unfortunate, because now Puke Snooze is back. And, you know, the pairing, which is a good, solid pairing, if you got Pesce there, Pesce and Luke Hughes is the pairing. So now, if he's going to miss some time, we're down Nason, we're down now Pesce. Now, of course, we have plenty of defensemen that can pop in and play. So we're very lucky in that aspect, as it seems. Now, tonight, played the Rags. Paul Cotter, goal. Rempe makes a great pass directly to Arseny Gritsyuk. Skates it down the ice. Actually, since I mean, I don't know. Let's just... Isn't skating down the ice? It is. Yeah. Let's see. Skate... If your team short-handed. Oh, here it is. You went top shelf. Here's a hat trick. 2-man advantage. Alright, so anyway, yeah, that's 2-man advantage. Punk rock, they're still around playing hockey songs. It used to be great to go see. We would see them inside of like record stores in like 1998, and they would play in the record store. The singer was a big, heavy guy wearing a hockey mask. They all have their hockey jerseys. I used to have a 2-man advantage hockey jersey. Some of them were teachers in the local school, like one was in my high school, one was in the Holy Trinity School. There was also a band called the Arrogant Sons of Bitches, who were teachers in our schools at the time. But irrelevant. What we're going to do is we're going to go to a different scene here where I am going to pull up Now I have on the screen, I'm trying to get myself out of the way of the screen. Okay. So what we're gonna watch is a video that I just posted up on Devil's Joint, and
To some of these devils, understand.
well, these highlights are still fun to watch, but actually, you know what? Let's take a look. This is the Ethan Edwards show.
Success, and obviously, you have to go through it. And he's been to 2 Stanley Cup Finals in a row.
Glendenning,
last line
yep,
areas with Ondrej Palat, and if you have those two guys, you
and
want
Palat.
a hard, heavy shift when those guys are on the
Glendenning
ice.
and Palat together are great, you know.
Devils the first 5 shots on goal.
Alright, so we're not here to watch. This is the podcast. By the way, my other podcast, the Silly Historian, which is where I do strange history, odd, weird history from, you know, the history of our world. I decided to call it the Silly Historian. But also, if you're catching this on YouTube or something like that, the link to this podcast on Spotify is in the description. So check that out. Okay, so this is the video that I want to watch with you. I put this together just to throw out a few things that, you know, like, let's say, we'll call it conspiracy theories. We'll even go there, right? So let's watch and listen.
You know, happy that I'm in
Luke Hughes prepares to quench the media's thirst with some lies and some trolling.
New Jersey for, you know,
That's
the
what
last
I
7
thought.
years.
What was the importance of getting a long-term deal? Like,
Yeah, I've had that hat for a while now that players are wearing it.
What does that speak to?
Ironic.
Yeah, I think, you know, I love New Jersey. My brother loves New Jersey. It's, you know, it's his second
All
home.
right, so you see
think,
there,
you know,
right?
I love New Jersey. My brother loves New Jersey.
See that one? There's a one on the
It's,
screen.
you know, it's
That's
his
the
second
first time
home,
he
and,
mentions that
obviously, we love what
we,
the organization
that's
is
two.
doing and where we're going.
You'll see how many times he mentions that it's not him making these decisions. It's a family affair. It's for the good of the Hughes name, not for the good of the Devils, not for the good of even Luke himself. You could see he's a little testy, a little annoyed. If he was really that set on playing for the Devils, I don't think it would have been a huge problem getting a signing during the summer while you're, you know, out there modeling for Ralph Lauren. And, you know, let's just be real here. Luke Hughes is not a Ralph Lauren model. That's just a fact. So, you see what the name does, and what the name can bring. Just the name recognition. You know, you could put, you know, they put fucking Lizzo on things. You know, Lizzo would never be someone you would hire as a model for sales, but since she's famous, they can use her, you know? Same thing with Luke Hughes here. Let's go on.
You know, all in all, just really excited and really happy to be here.
What was it like being on the ice? I don't know what kind of conditioning you've been doing or whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I've been, you know, bagging myself
Yeah, getting the bag, yeah.
a lot back home, skating 5 days a week, but
Skating 5 days a week. We were seeing him 5 days a week on the fucking beach.
feel really good, and you know, it's just good to be back out here with, you know, the team, and you know, it's good to be back to work.
Now, it's good to be here with the team. It's good to be back to work. Blah 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 blah. You could have been here with the team, back to work when training camp started. This video ends with a very special disclaimer.
It'll take before maybe you're ready for game action, or do you expect or anticipate?
Yeah, I don't think
should
very
be
long.
ready
I think,
now.
My body feels great. I feel really strong. You know, like
As
I said,
I
I've been
flash
skating 5
pictures
days
of
a
him,
week, you know,
of
getting
him on the
bagged.
boat, money bags.
You know, I just gotta acclimate myself to the team and to, you know, playing real hockey. So, you know, I don't think it should be long. And like I said, I feel really good right now, and just good to be back to work.
Quinn held out in 2021, and he obviously had a really good year that year. What kind of advice did he give you throughout this process? He obviously had a
to be back to work.
Okay, so when this question comes, if you're not watching, I zoomed in on his throat. He takes a big gulp, like, here comes the shit I don't want to answer.
2021, and he obviously had a really good year that year. What kind of advice did he give you throughout this process?
Just stay patient, even keel. I think, and get what you want. So, as a family, we decided.
You heard that, right? Ready?
And get what you want. So, as a family, we decided. Just stay patient, even keel. I think, and get what you want. So, as a family, we decided.
Yeah, I had to slow it down and then put a little robotic voice over it just to make it clear.
The deal, and we're really happy at the outcome. And
We are really happy with the outcome, meaning him and his family, not him and his agent, not even him and his brother, his parents too.
Really excited, to be here for the next 7 years. And
I mean, he's making more than both his brothers, so now he's the king of the money.
he just told me to obviously grind and kind of do the same thing we do all summer long to prepare. So nothing really changed, just was training a little longer at home. That's it.
Now he says some really out of touch stuff at the end of this clip. So you know.
Asked your brothers this. Do you want to play with Quinn someday?
Yeah, of course. I think the three of us.
Now, you can see little to no eye contact here. He's been given the guy who's staring him right in the face, answering his questions. Now, when he gets asked this question, his eyes go down to the floor. He's looking around. He might look up at the end for 1 second, but that's why I wrote on the screen, little to no
Brothers this.
eye contact.
Do you want to play with Quinn someday?
Yeah, of course. I think the three of us, would all love to play together someday. Whether it'll happen or not,
yes.
who knows? We'll see. But I know he loves Vancouver, and he's the captain there, and he loves it, and we love being here, and you never know. So
Look up.
never say never.
While you were home, I'm sure you were paying attention to both sides.
While you were home.
Also on the ice. So what was that feeling for you, knowing like you're not here yet? Like, how do you handle that?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little weird, obviously. A little stressful, but I think I handled it really well.
Oh yeah, it was stressful for you. You handled it really well by
have
hanging out on the
unbelievable team around me,
beach
people
and
who really
going
care about me,
modeling.
and I think we all did a great job of staying even keel and just watching the games and doing a great team around me. People who really, I think I handled it really well.
Listen to this.
See, a little stressful, but I think I handled it really well, and have a unbelievable team around me, people who really care about me, and I think we all did a great job of staying even keel.
You're using him.
Just watching the games and doing whatever I can.
He's got a whole team, or he's not making his own decisions. His life is now in the hands of other people. It's like almost like Rookie of the Year with Henry Rowan Gardner.
To get myself ready for when I am going to sign. So
Yeah.
How much is having a
See,
brother
so
on
he
the
knew he was gonna sign. Do you see what I'm saying? Like he's the way he's saying it, it explains what happened. He knew he was gonna sign. He just waited. So he skipped training camp. He didn't have to deal with all that. And here comes another question where he gets really nervous. You'll see. I'm zooming in here to show you his nervousness. He wipes the sweat off his brow. He fixes his hat a few times. It's a sign of jitters because you don't want to really answer this.
How much is having a brother on the team, living with you every day, I presume, help you?
How much does having a brother with you on the team, living with you every day? I have an arrow pointing at him, and it says, "Whoa, getting uncomfortable?" with a question mark,
Keith
because
mentioned
he
that,
is.
Part of missing training camp is like you're missing the.
Now he's
camaraderie,
biting
missing-
his lip. He's got both his lips sucked in. I'm not a professional body language guy, but I did send this to a professional body language interpreter, and this is the feedback that Doc gave me.
meetings. Did Jack kind of like get you up to speed on
No, the answer would be no here. While he's being asked this question, he sucks his lips in and looks down in like not this. No, that's not the word. And just he's got to. The answer is no, but he's got to say yes.
Stuff.
Kinda. I think
Meetings. Did Jack kind of like get you, part of missing training camp?
Missing training camp is the camaraderie you're missing the meetings. Did Jack keep you up to speed on that? And the answer is no, but this is his answer.
Kind of like get you up to speed on all this kind of stuff?
Kinda. I think. I mean, all the systems are the same.
Jack wasn't paying attention if he was there in the first place, which I highly doubt.
Basically the same team with it.
Luke. All right. So reminder: Luke Hughes has yet to attend a Sheldon Keefe training camp. That's a big deal to me. I don't know about you, but it's a big deal to me. He should be, and this is what he's saying. Now listen to what he says on the way out. There's 35 seconds left, so I'm going to let it play out, and then we'll end this episode.
Speed on all this kind of stuff?
Kinda. I think, I mean, all the systems are the same. All the stuff is the same, so you already know that.
Everything's the same that you weren't in camp for.
Other than that, I mean, it's basically the same team with a couple of new guys, and just it's gonna be good to get to know the new guys. Obviously, Brownie from growing up a little bit, and Luke's a Michigan guy, so a lot of nice guys, and we'll see. So.
Signed, Glendenning. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to the Devils You Know. I'll see you next time.